Going live right now.
Okie dokie. Alright, let me get the mouse cursor off the screen. I'll get right into it because we can talk about the game a little bit once we get started. So count is going to be 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so there are, aside from just the way the game looks, there are a couple of differences between Mega Man 2 original and Mega Man 2 the Atari Demake. A lot of them make the game, maybe easier is not the right word, quality of life changes, might be a better way to put it. If you start a stage with less than 3 lives, the game's going to give you 3 lives to work with on that stage. Different mechanics also work a little bit different. The clouds don't really float around on their own here. I control them with the momentum of my gun. The Wily stages, there are 6 Wily stages, and in between each stage you do get weapon energy refills, which is very nice. You can also replay stages you've completed to pick up E-tanks, or it's great as a practice mode too if you have a completed save. That's more for a speedrunning purpose, of course. Wrong way. That way. There we go. A little bit more damage than I wanted to on my way here. Oh, that was excellent. But now I got a full life bar to work with, so forget all the dodging. Just gonna eat the damage. Oh, what a punk. Get back here. This stage has changed a little bit too. I feel like the bars of doom coming up here aren't quite as threatening in this version. Of course, we don't have Flash Stopper here for Quick Man, so I'm going to do with what we've got. I'm glad that went pretty well, because I don't really have a good time with Quick Man usually. I think this is definitely my favorite track on the Atari version of the soundtrack here. Oh, let me jump off the ladder. Oh. You can get him before, right before he lands at the end. I was just a couple boomerangs short. I can't, actually shoot him. Ow. A little early. So I'm going to take a very slight detour a little bit later in this stage to pick up an E-Tank. That's just going to let me eat as much damage as I want to on my way through the stage. Not have to worry about all the little damage I'm going to take up. I'm going to take on the way to the boss fight. What I'd like to do is also get there with a little bit, with roughly half of my weapon energy on these crash bombs. Otherwise, I'm going to have to resort to plan B for the boss. Which is a great deal of, sometimes not even just a damage boost, but just in a boss fight being able to just take the damage so you can keep shooting rather than have to hop around and dodge mechanics and things like that. Not so much you can do like boost over a gap or some extra movement speed forward. These are new to the Atari Demake, these DK warp barrels. Whoop, that's a shoot, then jump, there we go. It's a one-way trip. I don't know why I went the long way, but I was already over there. So I can't jump through the light barrel to go back to the bottom half of the screen. And you're pretty safe through here. What my area? You're pretty safe on this level with these warp barrels, but when they pop up later, they're going to be over bottomless pits, and you have to time your jumps. Yes, you came with enough. I didn't even need to burn my energy tank there, which was good. You just hang out by the door and the enemy take care of himself. Where am I going next? No. I am going to Mount. Yeah. Oh. You can see the flash stopper also stops at conveyor belts here, which will give me a movement speed bonus. So I don't want it to run on those, but I also don't want to get smashed. That's it. Oh, you punk. I'd like a little more flash chopper through here, but we'll make do. It's mainly for the big long conveyor belt here that I want it for. Oh, 9. Out, out. Okay. Nice. I want to be careful not to... You've got a nice rapid fire weapon here as the enemy weakness, but you don't want to do what I did and lay on the fire button and be missing, because then you're just going to start hopping around. If you're a little more careful with your trigger finger, he doesn't hop around the screen so much. Oh, this is a Jan too. I like the way the frogs look in the Demake too. Jellyfish kind of move out of the way for me. I have to be a little bit careful that you can almost make that jump if you just jump and hold right, but you're gonna bonk on the spikes on the right hand side. You gotta be a little bit careful. You also want to be careful on screen transitions on Rush Jet, because if you're holding a direction on the screen transition, you'll just walk off of Rush Jet. Otherwise, it will. That's not what I want. Otherwise, the game will lock you on the Rush Jet. You won't be able to walk off the edge unless you're walking during a screen transition. But it's a little bit different in this one too. You only get, I guess, 6 angles to shoot the blade. You don't get a full 8. The cool disco lighting on the bottom is fire. That's going to kill me in one hit if I don't have iframes on when I land there. So we're going to damage boost through these screens a little bit. So it's nice to be able to pick up that energy too. I'm gonna try and scale this last wall. Hey, first try. Ooh, it's so nice to not fall into that pit. Feels so bad. That just lets me set up my rush jet, and I know it's going to be high enough. I'm not going to have to jump. I'm not going to have to worry about the rush jet clipping and disappearing. Just makes it nice and easy. Down. There we go. You can do something similar here with Rush Jet. If I get it high enough, then I can just sit here and watch. I won't have to dodge or anything. But it's like right at the top of your jump. There's a very small window where you're high enough to not get hit, but it's low enough for you to actually jump on and fly across. Down. That's not what I wanted to do. And wait for that first arrow to come by. Oh. After this, we'll be on to the Wily stages. There you go, nice and easy. And it's skippable, but it's pretty iconic, so I'll let the Wily intro play out here. This is Atari style, eyebrow wiggling. I thought it was too high there for a second. Nah, I don't need that. Oh, I didn't let the... Too late now. If you switch weapons, you can despawn the explosions from the crash bombs, so you can fire again. But you want to make sure you actually let all the damage you need play out first. That's not where I wanted that. And I know I'm going to need another Rush Jet, so I'm going to walk it out from there. This might be... It'll get me almost where I'm going if it was too low, but no. That platform's just a lot lower than I remember. That's gonna let me skip these barrels, just so I don't have to worry about timing my jump into the first barrel, so I can get on the other side of the screen there. There's no auto-scrolling here, like there is in... What am I looking for? Like there is in the NES version. I just missed my jump button. I'm not sure if this works in this weapon works in the NES version off the top of my head. See this little guy down here? He's gonna hit me, and it's gonna look like I'd be able to damage reach across the spikes there. And that damage, those iframes have let me down way too often. Oh, I gotta drop this charge. Pick the weapon. Oops, oops, off. I don't think I'm gonna have enough. No, get under. Oh no. Come on. I got an extra E-tank. Shouldn't have worried about damage there. Wrong weapon. There we go. Oh my goodness, come on. Just a little early. There we go. There we go. As soon as I was about to say, got into a rhythm with it. There we go. Which one's next? No, it's not, what stage is this? Oh, right, okay. So right at the start here, we're going to, rush right over all of this water, because there are, shark attacks. Not really sharks, they're these big old piranhas, I guess is a better word. I'm not quite high enough where I don't have to jump, so I gotta play the game a little bit. Up. Up. The grumpy frogs are back. Alright, so here's this screen's a checkpoint. If I eat a spike, will be the most likely thing. Got him. Nice. Oh! There's one more spike there. I was so happy. I threaded the needle with the crash bomb and hit the frog. I forgot to watch my head. One screen early. There they are. That's what usually happens with the frog. Up there. Up. There's one. Nope. Must have been. Thought there was one more piranha on that screen. It's halfway through the Wily stages.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna check what they're.
On the next couple of screens, there's fake floors that I'll fall through, fake tiles on the floor to fall through, and I can judge where they are by watching where that guy. Ooh, I thought I fell down. Where that guy turns around. Oof. I don't want to get 3 times there. Be careful, because I need to go left here, but I don't want to hold left. I'm going to land on the spikes. And I'll be really upset. Because I know those spikes are there. I know not to hold left there. Doesn't mean I remember in the moment. That's not Rush Jet. Oh, you punk. I hit every possible option on the menu for running Rush Jet. There we go. Up. Up. Oh, that's not the weapon I wanted to use. Hang on. There's one fake tile right there. As I was saying earlier, I'm going to despawn the explosions from these bombs by switching my weapons. So I don't have to wait to reload. Oh! There we go. You can't do the pause buffer trick to avoid the cannon blast in this version. That's not an option. I do have a flash stopper for this round. But it's pretty slow, so I want to take off as much as I can, otherwise. Need crash bombs. There's so much enough to remember where everything is on the menu. I was holding up. Why am I even worried about taking damage? Did I miss one on the right side? I might have missed one on the right side. Or my eyes are playing tricks on me. We'll see. Nah, we're good. Yeah, the game is very generous with E-Tanks and extra lives. What am I looking for? With E-Tanks and extra lives, much more so than the NES version. with Crash Bombs, I kind of want to make sure I shoot these when he's moving forward if I can, so that he's moving into the explosion and he doesn't walk away from it like he did, or float away from it, I guess, like he did there. There we go. We're at the end here. Whoosh. And just like in the NES version, the only weapon you can use to deal damage here is lead bubble. Bubble lead. The bubbles. I got plenty of E-tanks, so I'm just going to take as much damage as I want to. As long as I remember to use them. Get over here. Come here. Can't... There we go. Time, by the way. Can't quite hit him when he's right at the top of his pattern there. Yeah, whatever, Dr. Wily. Then it's just the credits are a little bit different too. It is such a blank stare on Mega Man's face, just walking down some sidewalk. And we won't go through the whole credits, but a little bit different than the NES version. It does not do a enemy intro. That's it. The credits jam at the end, which you can play as long as you want to, but that's it for me for Mega Man.
Coming out and doing that run. It was a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting real close. We are under $100 from 3,000, which that's right. We can blow away our previous best marathon by over $1,000. If we just get a few more in this afternoon, which I believe is totally possible. Oh yeah. So I'd love to tell you what we got coming up next, but that is a little in the air right now because the runner of Soft Body is currently in like top 8 or something for the Initial D tournament. So grand finals for the Initial D tournament. So I think we're just going to bring a webcam over there and do Initial D. Is everyone down with that? Yeah. So, oh, cool. Yeah. Stick around. All right. Update. He's apparently doing very well. And we're going to move on to Pokemon Emerald and get back to Soft Body later.